Okay guys, so I don't know if you have noticed any kind of quality difference, but I am using my new Canon Rebel T6 for my videos now because I finally got the right adapter to connect to the monitor that I want to use. But previously I was filming on my Canon SX730 and it has a little flip up screen, so I'm just going to show you what the new camera looks like. So this is the new monitor that I got right here, and it's recording right here. Let's see if it'll please focus. Yeah, so this is the Canon Rebel T6 and it is what I'm currently using to film from now on. And I finally got the little adapter to connect to the little monitor. So tiny little upgrades are happening on my channel. I want to say maybe a month from now I'm going to get better lighting, but we'll just see. Time will tell. But as you can tell from the title of this video, we are going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day makeup look, so plenty of greens, and I'm going to be finally using the Jeffree Star green highlight. Here. And so I'm really excited to use that for this look. And we are also going to be using the new Fenty Beauty Banana setting powder. So there's different shades. I chose banana. I was either between banana or cashew I was going to pick, but this is actually really nice. I've tried it a little bit before. I tried it yesterday actually. And of course I had to go to Sephora and get a sample of the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, because it is whopping, like, I want to say it's $60. As you could tell, I have my hair clipped back, my bangs, so it's not just in my face for the whole video while I'm trying to do my whole face. So I'm going to let you know what I think about this and if it's as good and impressive as they say it is, because it's apparently Jeffree Star approved and I trust everything he approves. So let's just get started. So I saw a video where Jeffree compared this to a dupe. It was the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. And because of that video review that he did, it actually sold out everywhere. Obviously you're not going to get as good of results as you would with the more expensive one, but you will get similar results for a more affordable price. So I'm actually kind of looking for that. And it actually smells really good. So of course we're going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. The one that I am always using, because a while back I was only using the Tarte Shape Tape. But I find that this one actually has more product and it's a little bit less of a price. It's a little bit cheaper on the price and it's more product, and it's just actually really nice and good. So, and I'm going in with a Real Techniques sponge. I'm kind of liking the fact that I pinned my bangs to the side. It's just easier to work with. And I have a tiny pimple right there, so let's just try and cover that up because it's so unsightly. Like, oh. Xavier literally graduates in a little more than a month. I'm gonna get so emotional at his graduation. I'm straight up gonna cry. I can already call it. Like, I'm just and I'm an emotional person in general, so I can guarantee you I'm gonna cry at his graduation. I am gonna miss him when he's gone, because the drive to go and see him is literally, I want to say, 2 hours. So, oh, and I'm using my Tarte foundation, like always. It's like one of my go-to foundations. In about a year from now, I will be graduating in the spring. So I'm actually really excited about that. I'm going to be graduating with a certificate in nutrition. So, and I don't know, I feel like I should go for my master's maybe when I'm 25. Maybe. I'm considering that the ideal age for me to go. But you know, life is so crazy, we'll just see what happens. So now we're going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Banana Powder and the Farah brush that we got in, I think, last month's Ipsy. Yeah, pretty sure it was last month. You can just tell that I kind of prefer Sephora over, I prefer Sephora over Ulta, just because they give out samples and Ulta doesn't, and I go there way more. But I do go to Ulta for quite a few things. Like the magnetic lashes that I really like from Ardell. I either get them at Sally's or I get them at Ulta. And I love how they separate the prestige from the drugstore, so it's so easy just to know like what to get and where to go. But the two things that I buy the most at Ulta, I want to say are, smaller mirror, are my eyeliner, and I use the, what is it? It's like the NYX matte eyeliner, and it's really nice. I love the applicator that they use. I searched forever for this applicator. It's kind of like a paintbrush and not like a felt tip pen, and I really like that. I appreciate that. Completely forgot the brush that I use. Huh. Brain freeze. I mean, yeah, no. Brain fart. Brain freeze. Ugh. So mixed up today. I have no idea how this is gonna look. I have an image in my mind for how I want this whole look to go, because I want to do a smoky green eye look, and then shamrocks kind of right here. Do little shamrocks, and then of course the highlight and a nude lip. But we'll just see how everything goes. I've been trying to do this video for like 3 days. I'm so sorry. I'm just really behind the schedule that I've set I'm really behind the schedule that I set for myself. But I'm thinking about starting a series on my channel, because I've seen so many other YouTubers do series. I know that James Charles does one with his brother called Brother Sister, and I love watching them. They're so funny together. I'm using the Palmer's coconut oil. So I take just a little bit more of the Fenty Beauty and put it right here. And previous to this, let's see if it even has a smell. It does. It's kind of like a vanilla kind of smell. And some people are actually turned off by, yeah, it's like a vanilla smell. Some people in the cosmetic industry actually are turned off by cosmetics that smell a certain way, like that have a scent. If you're one of those people, I would not recommend this product if it's that big of a deal for you. If it's not that big of a deal, I would say go for it and try it, get a little sample. But if you are one of those people who just cannot stand scent in your cosmetic products, I would actually recommend the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, because it works just as well, and I've actually used it for such a long time. I want to say like 1.5 years, 2 years now. So of course we are going in to the Morphe James Charles palette, because this is one of my favorite palettes. It's so versatile, just because of all the colors. Honestly, there's just endless possibilities with this. Okay, so we're going to be using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade Skin Tone, and just putting that on our eyes. And I just apply it with a brush and then kind of blend it out with my finger. And a lot of people wonder why it's important to have a primer for your eyeshadow and a primer for your face. And it's because it just makes the makeup stay on better. So it makes the makeup apply better, it helps it stay on better and last longer and be vibrant. So I'm thinking we should start off with a flat brush. So a little flat brush. So we're gonna go in with this really bright, almost neon green, and it is in the color, it's called Social Blade. So we're just taking that on our flat brush, and you tap off the excess so you don't have fallout. And we're just going to be packing that on our eye. And a quick tip, if you really want your eyeshadow to come out really vibrant on your eyes, I would actually recommend spraying it with a little bit of setting spray, or just wetting your brush, but I recommend setting spray. You get the product on your brush, you spray it with the setting spray, and then you apply it, and then it'll just come off just really intense and amazing. But for this color, we are just going to be applying it directly on the eye. It reminds me of a certain little like green alien from a cartoon that I used to watch as a kid. I'll probably like find it and insert a picture right now. I think it was on the Jetsons maybe. I don't know. So I want to go a little bit darker on the outer part of the eye. So I think we should go in to the color Daddy. So it's this really dark kind of evergreen, and we're just taking that on a packing brush. And we're going to be spraying that with the All Nighter setting spray. So far my classes are going really well. I'm learning so much. I actually stayed in my hometown at the community college and did my prereqs because I didn't really care about that whole college experience with sororities and fraternities and parties and everything. I was just over it. I didn't really care. So it wasn't as important to me as it was for some other people. So I just chose to stay, and I'm glad I did because I saved thousands of dollars. A lot of people, even people that I work with that know me really well, they all assume that I'm going for cosmetology just because I know how to apply makeup and I love doing makeup and I'm talking about makeup and I'm telling them little tips on what to do. But no, they're like just a little bit shocked when I tell them, like, no, I'm not going for that. I'm going for nutrition. And nutrition is something that I'm passionate about too, obviously, or else I wouldn't want to do it for the rest of my life. I am considering going to cosmetology school after I finish, after I graduate and everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I made a huge mistake. I dropped my brush and I went into the black. I guess we could just blend that out. So I have to do it to this side too. Sad little moments. It's okay. We'll figure something out. This is a really cute tiny little blending brush that we got from Luxie, and we actually got this in one of our Ipsy bags too. So if you like brushes, be sure to mention that to them because they will send you the nicest little brushes. So I'm just gonna be focusing on blending this out. I'm actually getting major Wicked Witch vibes now because we added the black. So we'll see if this is salvageable. Oh, this is not what I expected to do. What is wrong with me? I remember growing up, my mom did this like insanely accurate Wicked Witch kind of laugh, kind of cackle, and it would freak us out. It was so terrifying. I want to say that's okay. I don't know. Blending will take you forever sometimes. And people will focus on like makeup artists will focus on blending so much. But you know what? It's so worth it in most cases. Because it can just turn out to be the most beautiful thing ever. It is the Friday before St. Patrick's Day. And on Fridays in the Catholic religion during Lent, we cannot eat any meat besides fish. So on Fridays, we're basically pescatarians. You have to give something up, and I don't want to say you're gluttonous, but on Fat Tuesday, it's self-explanatory. And most people give up food, but this year, as you can see in in a future video, I'm actually going to be addressing this a little bit more. I'm giving up YouTube, and it's not what it sounds like, because I have a problem. I have a serious problem with watching YouTube. I mean, just watch the video. I'll upload it after this one, probably. Now we're going to be taking this kind of shimmery green, and it's called Guac in the palette, and just dusting that right here on the center of the eyelid. And taking the setting spray, and I'm taking this kind of squared brush. Because whenever I think of St. Patrick's Day, I think of lights and shiny metallics and green. So I think guac is the perfect kind of combination of those elements. So let's just continue that vibe over into this eye. I'm just drawing right here, little shamrocks. Does anyone else think of, what is it? Halloween. When I hear shamrocks, I think of that Silver Shamrock song that's in Season of the Witch, the third Halloween movie. I'm gonna do little 4-leaf clovers. I think that'd be cute.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
And this is just kind of like a guide because we're not gonna leave them like this because they do not look like shamrocks like this. And I don't really own anything green except for my Slytherin socks, so I'm for sure wearing them on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day Sunday, so I don't get pinched. Now let's go in and line our little shamrocks. I'm gonna go ahead and line all of these and just put on a little bit of detailing, and I will see you guys for when we put on highlight and mascara and eyelashes and all that other good stuff that we'll eventually get to, I promise. Okay, so I finished the tiny little shamrocks right here. And now we're going to be going in with the Jeffree Star highlight that I got for Valentine's Day. And it is this really pretty kind of green. So we're just going to be taking that and putting that right here. I was really excited to test out this highlight. Well, not test it out, but wear it in this video. So I did manage to finish sketching out the little shamrocks. I'll zoom you in a little bit just to see the more detail. And I put like little tails on there. They look really cute. And while I was sketching out the shamrocks, I was actually thinking I'm actually going to be putting on some little glitter, some silver glitter because I don't have green, but I'm going to be applying it using some lash glue. But while I was sketching out these little shamrocks, I was thinking of this one horror movie called Leprechaun. It's with Warwick Davis, the one from Harry Potter. Yeah, it's with him. And he plays the leprechaun, and it's with Kevin Bacon and Jennifer Aniston, and it's like, I want to say it's from the 90s maybe? The 80s? I don't know. One of those two decades. So, older than me. The leprechaun, of course, is evil. There's just these little things, and I remember while I was doing this, I was thinking of this line that Warwick Davis says, and he says it to Jennifer Aniston as she's in this kind of field looking for a 4-leaf clover, and he tells her little girls ain't supposed to be looking for 4-leaf clovers. I just thought of it in that moment, and it was just so funny to me. Okay, so my go-to lip product for almost every look, when I'm not sure if a lipstick will look good with a certain kind of eye, or, you know, if I'm not feeling anything else that day, I go with the Kat Von D Lolita. So I'm going to take down my bangs, and we'll just see how the makeup look looks with the bangs. Yeah, I think it looks cute. I'm like looking down at the viewfinder of the monitor because I kind of want, I know that there's a lot going on up here in the upper eye, but I want to bring it down a little bit to the lower eye. So we are going to be taking that dark evergreen and just kind of dragging it on the lower waterline. Oh my god, I completely forgot lashes. Okay, you guys, so I actually ended this video and then I realized that I didn't put on my magnetic lashes or any mascara, so I'm just going to be doing that really quick. I will be right back after I put on my magnetic lashes, and then we will finish up this video yet again in the proper way. Okay, so I am back from putting on my magnetic lashes. I hope I look pretty okay. I have no idea. But I hope you all enjoyed this makeup look. I have on the little shamrocks, as you could see on my face. Just right there. right here. Put little glitter on them. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. You might as well. You've made it this far. And I hope you all have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, or whatever day you're watching this on, even if it's not St. Patrick's Day. Remember, you're all strong, articulate, independent individuals, and I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!